Hey guys, what's up? And today we are going to be taking a look at my hydro-dipped Artemis. So I'm actually missing an SD card which has the build process along with a few other videos worth of content on it, so if I ever find that, I will be posting that. However, I figured we'd go over it since I've had it for a few months now. So this blaster is only cosmetically modified. Our HVZ doesn't allow for modified rivals because the FPS limit is 90, and being that some of the other stock rival blasters shoot over that cap for modified blasters, I had to keep the internals stock. Externally, this blaster does have a fair bit going on between the gap filling of the rival logo and all the other warning text on the blaster, on the grip, and pretty much anywhere there was text, and then the painting and hydrographic work. It can be a little hard to catch on the camera due to the glaring issue. However, this is a cartoon sticker bomb pattern, and there is a pretty good bit of variety. There's a few repeats on here, but between the two sides there is a pretty big difference, and there's a good variety of different little graphics strewn about. In addition to the other cosmetic changes, this one also has the 3D printed stock attachment. This is the 2.0 version from out of darts that has the two screws in the back, so it is quite rigid, and I found that the Nerf stocks tend to bend a bit more than the print itself. So sort of as you can see here, the wiggling actually comes from the stock itself, not the blaster. That's pretty good, and something like a worker stock that has a tighter fit would work really well in this blaster. However, I kind of like the shorter stocks or the telescoping ones. So I actually chose to keep a lot of the original bits black or orange in this case, and then really only painted the blue or red components of the Artemis. Until really the Phantom Core line, you really didn't have a lot of variety in the Rival series, and even now you only really have the blue, the red, or the white, so I wanted to spice things up a bit with the Rival being more popular now for HVZ due to aftermarket darts and things like that being available, so I wanted to spice it up a little bit and get something different than your standard colors. I would say that the hydro dip on this came out exceptionally well, especially because it was my first time really hydro dipping a blaster other than a test part. The only parts that are really messed up are mostly the grips, and there's a little bit of folding on the grip, and then a little bit on this one as well, where it kind of tore a little bit. But I think I'm going to either replace the grip with an angled one, or I kind of like the forward one, unlike most people. So I might end up taking this apart and redoing it. Unfortunately, this is like the hardest part of the blaster to take apart. You need like 3 screwdrivers and you need to just pry it apart, but it's kind of a pain, but it might be worth it just to touch up that little detail. If you'd like to see some still images, I'll post a link to the Imgur, however you pronounce that album, that I posted on Reddit a while ago for this blaster, if you want to see some close-ups in more detail, because I know the glare keeps getting in the way of the pattern. Other than that, that's been a quick look at my Artemis that I've been using a lot. I'm totally in love with how this blaster performs. It's a great HVZ primary, holding 30 rounds without reloading, and just overall ease of use and slam fire really makes this a pretty awesome blaster, so I give it a big thumbs up. But anyway guys, thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in another video.